Hey guys, how's it going? Back with another daily update video here. It is Wednesday, August 5th, a little bit after market close. And if you noticed, I didn't make a video yesterday, and that's because it was impossible for me to make a video because of Hurricane Isaias. So I wasn't able to watch the market at all yesterday. I wasn't able to turn on my computer at all yesterday. So unfortunately, that's the first day in the past 3 months or so that I did not make a video. So we'll have to do a little bit of catching up today. But look at the big board here. We can see a lot of green on the board. Overall, green day for the market. Big tech didn't really move a lot. I mean, yes, Amazon went up 2%, but Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Apple pretty much traded flat. Even the semis traded flat. I mean, AMD 0.3%, Micron down 0.5%, Nvidia 0.5%, Intel down 0.4%. I mean, wow, Intel just keeps dropping, huh? Just beating it down. But otherwise, I mean, look at the financial sector, banks. They actually did really well today. J&J was a little green, Coca-Cola was a little green. But overall, green day in the market. Looks like big tech just kind of slowed down a little bit, but not too bad. Let's just do a quick little recap in terms of AMD for the week. So, you know, despite AMD hitting all-time highs, it just keeps going up. Nothing can stop AMD right now. It just keeps going up and up and up. And today, you know, I thought today we were going to have a red day because in the morning AMD was about 1.7% in the red. But nope, it's going to rebound right back up. It's going to come back down and think, okay, here we go. Maybe we're going to have a red day today. But nope, it's going to trade flat. It's going to still close up about 0.3% and trade flat in the after hours trading so far. But AMD is unstoppable right now. I mean, literally 2-3 weeks ago, we were talking about AMD in the 50s. And now we're talking about AMD in the 80s. I mean, this stock wants to hit 100 by the end of the week. You know, I don't know where the top is on AMD, but it just seems absolutely crazy right now. So anyway, if you know from my positions earlier in the week, you know I don't have any trades out on AMD right now because honestly, I'm just scared of AMD. It just keeps going up and up and up, which is great if you have cash secured puts on, but I'm at some point expecting a strong pullback, and I don't know when that pullback is going to be. So I was staying away from AMD this week. We'll see what happens over the weekend, and maybe I'll open up a position on Monday. But again, I don't know. At this point, it's not looking likely. So the positions I do have open, if you remember, I did play Activision Blizzard, and I actually went pretty hard on these options because I sold cash secured puts at the 78, 77, and 76 strike values because I wanted to play earnings, which actually happened yesterday after market hours. And just to get another idea of IV crush, so I looked at what the premiums were at the end of the day yesterday, and my highest strike at the $78 strike price closed yesterday at roughly $53 in terms of premium. When the market opened this morning, basically, so the market was never open. This is all just after hours trading, and in the interim, Activision Blizzard had their earnings session, which did really well. However, there's a little bit of controversy with that. In the morning, when the market opened, that same strike at the $70 strike was trading for about $23. So we basically Vega decayed by half in one overnight / pre-market trading session. And that's the power of IV Crush, because I essentially made $30 overnight for doing nothing just by holding it through earnings. So as you can see right now, this is only worth 10 bucks. So I'm actually about 92% profitable on the 78 strike. The 77 strike I sold for $102. It's now worth $8. So also I'm about 92% profitable on that. The 76 strike I sold for $76, and I am again about 91% profitable on this strike. So looking really good right now. I could have closed these positions out today, but I'm only in the low 90s. Might as well have 2 trading days left. I'm not concerned that Activision is going to drop to 78. It's currently trading at 84, so we have a good $6 buffer. So I'm just going to let these ride to max profit. We only have 2 more trading days left in the week before they expire worthless, hopefully. So I might as well collect max profit. Let's just take a look at the trading graph here. And, you know, it was in the red today. It slowly kind of dipped down today, which again is fine by me. My strikes are not close to getting tested, but as you can see, over the weekly graph, we did have a big run up until earnings. And then actually yesterday when earnings happened, it actually dipped pretty significantly after hours. And that was unusual because if you looked at their earnings numbers, they actually crushed their earnings report. But there's a little bit of controversy going on because a news article by Benzinga, before their actual numbers came out, they actually reported an earnings loss. And so the thought is maybe these algorithms or maybe people saw this essentially fake news and they sold. And then it did come back up once I guess people figured out that it was actually fake news and they weren't real numbers. But very quickly Benzinga edited their article and issued an apology. But I think it's almost unacceptable because people were trading based off bad earnings reports, which was false. And then, who knows how high this stock could have gone if it never sold off like it did after hours. And then we had a slow dip today as well. So is that because of that fake news article, or is it just profit taking now, or who knows? But Activision Blizzard just absolutely crushed earnings. So I'm actually shocked that the stock wasn't going up today. I thought it would go up even more during market hours today. But either way, my cash security puts are safe right now, so I'm looking to collect max profit on them. Now, if you remember from my video on Monday, my other options that I have open are on Space, Virgin Galactic, and they're actually at the 19 strike price. And they did not do well earnings. That was kind of expected, which is why I sold a far out of the money put on them. But their earnings, they did not do well. They dropped from about $24 to about $20. So they dropped almost $4 since their earnings. And actually, they've continued dropping all throughout the day in the red. And actually, if you were to mark a line from this trading price to where we are now, Space has actually dropped about 20% of their share value after earnings, which is crazy to think about. But if you're looking to get into some puts, you're probably not going to have a better time in the short term than right now. Obviously not financial advice, but I only say that because a good time to open up puts, in my opinion, is on a red day. And Space has had about 2 red days in a row now. So my puts are at 19, and right now I only have a $1 buffer between my strike price. And actually because of that, because Space has gone down, I'm actually losing money right now on my option because I sold these puts for $13 each and I sold 2 of them. But as you can see, they're currently trading at $18. So I'm actually down $5 a contract. But again, I'm not getting panicked yet unless we dip into the mid 19s. Then I might think about rolling out my option because I only have 2 more trading days left that I need Space to stay above 19 for me to collect max profit. And if I can avoid it, I really don't want to roll it out. If enough data decay happens overnight that this is worth, either break even or a small profit, maybe I'll just close out my position early in this week just to not stress about it anymore. But worst case scenario, I'll just roll this option out to next week. But like I said, if you were to sell a put right now or open up a position on Space, you could probably get in the mid-teens. Obviously, I wouldn't sell it for this Friday because you only have 2 more trading days left. But if you were to sell it for the following Friday, you could probably get in at the mid-teens. Let's just take a quick look at the $15 strike. So that's $3 in premium for $1,500 in collateral. So that's about a 0.2% return on risk. So that's probably 17 is a good strike right now for a decent amount of return on risk. So it's $12 divided by 1,700 in collateral. That's actually going to be 0.7% return on your risk. So that's pretty high compared to what my kind of minimum value is. So somewhere between 15 and 17, maybe 16. The volume is just not very good right now. That's why the premiums look all funky. If we just look, the bid-ask spread is from 0 to 7 cents. So that's why it's at a penny right now because it's looking at the mid price. But it might not be a bad time to open up a put if you are looking to get into Space at some point. But again, not financial advice. So right now, I'm not concerned about my Activision plays. I am a little bit nervous about my Space play, but we're going to ride it out, I think, until expiration because I think we're going to be okay at the $19 strike price because it seemed like at least trading day today, it did go in the high 19s or actually low 19s around midday, but then it promptly came back up. So $19 may be a little bit of a support level for Space. Let's just take a quick look at the trading view graph here. So we can see we're right here at 19, and we were at 19 in mid-July, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that we do drop to 19, and it's actually within this Fibonacci level of where it's trading. So I'm a little bit concerned, but we'll just see what happens tomorrow and Friday. Hopefully we'll have a rally in space, because as you can see, like I said, we've dropped about 20%. The nice thing is by looking at the RSI curve, we were close to oversold, so we are looking at a little bit of a bounce back. And then also looking at the squeeze indicator here, looks like we are fading back to baseline, so maybe we are going back to more of a bullish trend. So I'm feeling good about my 19 strike. I think we'll be okay, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's just take a look at Activision Blizzard. You can see we did have a little bit of a sell-off. We are, looks like, crossing through that Ichimoku cloud, and also the squeeze indicator is showing a bearish momentum. So maybe we are going to have a little bit of a sell-off that's continued for the next day or two on Activision Blizzard. But you know what? I did have a good time playing this ticker right now, so we'll have to see how the rest of the week holds out. If Activision Blizzard, if you look at their stock graph over the past few months, it's been going pretty much up and to the right. So maybe I'll look into opening up some more puts come Monday on Activision Blizzard if it decides it continues to just keep going up and people keep playing video games, specifically Call of Duty. So that was my trading day for today. Again, I apologize for not making a video yesterday, but make sure you get in the Discord server. We were in there all day today during market hours, sharing notes and just kind of comparing our plays. So get in while you can, while it's still free. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Let me know how your trading day is going. Hopefully you were safe if you were affected by the hurricane. I think it's moved on to Canada right now. So if anybody's reading from Canada, stay safe. It was not a joke. Actually had very powerful rain and very powerful gusty winds. So that was the cause of me not making a video tomorrow. But as always, happy trading.